Good evening. I'm doing my meditation a bit later today. We're on day 22 or 23. I've lost count now. I'm going to have to go back and check. I think it's 23. And as I was doing my meditating tonight, I got quite a big insight, really. I got thinking about lots of things that are going on, and when I'm doing my meditating, it sometimes takes me a while to try and settle those thoughts down. And what I try and do is I try and control that. I try and control the thoughts, try and stop them, try and resist them actually taking place. And it can take me over half an hour to get to a place of being settled. And I noticed myself being really, really unsettled, and that was the start of it. And I said, I'm unsettled, and I love it. I love being unsettled. And as I started to do that, it took me to a realization about the way I try and control my life, try and control events outside of me, even from simple things when I'm driving, maybe trying control over the drivers to make them go faster, perhaps getting a bit closer than I should be getting. Even thoughts in my mind saying, go faster, or what, you stop there. So being really judgmental, and I know I'm judgmental in my driving, and I am aware of that, but also controlling outside events and sometimes people, because there is not fear as such. It's the way I think I've learnt to have this false sense of safety, and it's not really safety at all. It feels really unsettling because there's no way I can control anything that is outside of me. I can't control anyone wanting to do business with me or not wanting to do business. I can't control anyone wanting to speak to me or not speak to me. I can't control how much money I've got coming in or how much money I've got going out, even though I can to some extent. I can't control Ricky being poorly. I can't control... essentially, life it's not about controlling it. I think that's where the stress comes in for me. And it came to a deeper realization about maybe I have been quite manipulative in the past, and it's a part of me that is a coping strategy, and maybe I was addicted to trying controlling things to make them go my way. And when I think about the other way, when I think about how freeing it would be to not have any control, to not know what's going on, that is quite liberating to me, because when I was thinking about not knowing what was going to happen and being okay with that, it took me back to when I was at school, and it was like this thing at school that you had to know the information, and And I can remember at school I was quite quiet, I was quite shy, I didn't really put my hand up much. And when the teachers were asking questions, it was like I didn't know the answer. So I didn't put my hand up, and as such I felt quite pleased about that, but at the same time I felt overlooked by the teachers because I didn't know the information. So I think there was a need for me to try and learn as much information as I could, in a way to, and I don't know if this is even making any sense. So then, because I felt it was a bad thing not to know the information at school, I've grown up sort of feeling it's to compensate and to cope with that, with not knowing, I've got to know. And sometimes there's a fear and a worry inside of me when I don't know, because I feel inadequate, I feel not good enough. I feel that I need to know, which is absolutely a ridiculous thought, really. I mean, it's like we've got Google out there. When I was at school, I used to have encyclopedias, information. You can find out information from different people. And why do we judge ourselves based on how much we know or how much we don't know, and how liberating it would be just to not know and just to fully step into speaking from your intuition and what it's guiding you to do. So yeah, I think it's about being okay with not knowing, being okay with not knowing what's going to happen in my life. And that feels quite freeing. It feels quite relaxing in my body. It's also something that's quite new for me. Not having the need to know all the information. It doesn't make you or me inadequate as a person, because we've all got our strengths and we can all step into our own power, and we're all really, really good and excel at different things, and that's what makes us unique. We don't have to clamour to try and fit in as much information as we can into our brains to try and impress someone or to try and be seen. What would it be like just to not know and just to fully speak from your heart about what's going on, about how it feels for you, about really engaging and really connecting with that other person as well? So either day 22 or day 23, I'm not even sure what day I'm on now. So fully living from a heart space, fully speaking from what feels right for you, not needing to know what's going to happen, knowing why you're doing something, but not trying to manipulate or control that situation. That just, to me, feels so much more relaxing. So day 22 or day 23, I think we're on day 23, speaking from my heart today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.